We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Max Fried gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
So coming to the plate, Greg Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Greg Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one the count now. Now here it comes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Now the 1-0.
No, that missed.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Dinelson Lamet will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
The 2-0. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Digging in, Nick Markakis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Markakis is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
He'll try again, 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Will Myers. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here comes the 0-1.
2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
To short, hit hard. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Nola, the former Seattle Mariner, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Myers stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that's over, 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. Two-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate two-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Trent Grisham is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Ground ball left side. And that's through for a hit.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Hosmer, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. He stays alive, still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. The 2-2. That's popped up. Coming on is Ozuna, but he won't get there. It falls in. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting ninth.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in now, Greg Allen, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And their runners at the corners now. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now, Greg Garcia, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Still only one out in the inning. Strike taken up in the zone.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate, Tommy Pham, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Pham, a Nevada native. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Padres lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
1-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Marcell Ozuna will be next. The 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Grounder down the line at third. And there's out number 2.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
2 out, nobody on. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Bravos are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. That's down.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Ready now, Adam Duvall. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over and the runner back. The 1-0.
No, that's down. Ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
You got a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the Braves are able to get one back on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for San Diego.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Ripped down the first base line. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And he is in there.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So here's Will Myers. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So now to the plate, Austin Nola, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
1 out now in the San Diego third, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. He's set and the pitch.
Nope, ball.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Hit back up the middle. Swanson picks it up over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for San Diego as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the third now, and set to go as the third baseman, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Profar has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First offering on its way. Yanked fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's high.
He pulls this one into right. Myers is there. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. Braves strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And that misses 1-1. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Runners on the move for second. Fouled away. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 2-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Greg Allen, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
He's set. Here's the 3-0, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Greg Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count. One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Fouled off. The 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. First and second now, one man out. And it's fouled away. Trying to strike him out for the third time. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in, Tommy Pham. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Riley is under it near the mound, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Manny Machado stands in as he looks at a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
3 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-Roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Number 68 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 68.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Padres 5 and the Braves 1. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. The 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dansby Swanson. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 5-1. Next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Nola. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Austin Nola.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Hops this one up. On the move is Ozuna. And this will land foul. 1-1. Here it comes. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2.
Count is full.
On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 2. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Trent Grisham. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2.
That's the ball.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Padres down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way.
Duvall.
Adam Duvall is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that, and beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty-looking pitch.
In now, Ozzie Albies. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Three and 1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Three-two pitch. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here, but meanwhile that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. The next 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Set. Here it comes.
No, that's inside.
A runner on first with 2 away. Albies is on the move. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So striding in, Eric Hosmer. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Markakis. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
At the plate, Greg Allen, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres DH. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Greg Garcia.
Now batting, Greg Garcia. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. Tommy Pham will be next. The 3-1. A bouncer to the left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Digging in now, Tommy Pham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
1-0.
Two out here and a runner at second. Now it's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
And in steps Manny Machado. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 3-run homer off the bat of Manny Machado. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Shane Green gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Shane Green. The right fielder, number 4.
Into the box now, Will Myers, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. A 3-2 full count now. Austin Nola would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Padres 8 and the Braves 1. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Travis d'Arnaud would be next. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Matt Strom answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Dansby Swanson will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
No, that's up.
2 out, bases loaded. And he fouls this one off. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-1 pitch. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Braves will strand 3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Nola.
Austin Nola.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. 1-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. After it is Acuna. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Ready for another shot now. Jurickson Profar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. On he pops it up. Coming on is Ozuna, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Yeah.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
fouled away. One out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Trent Grisham. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Now a flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate of crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Greg Allen. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball just inside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike now. From the stretch. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Albies picks it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. The Padres on top, 8-1. Last half of the seventh here, and digging in is the veteran DH, Adam Duvall.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hope.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Now that's popped up, and no, they can't get there. Line drive to left. Pham is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty, one man out. This is skied out toward right. Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
At the plate, Nick Markakis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 8-2. A.J. Minter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
A.J. Minter.
Now at the plate, Greg Garcia, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First delivery to him on the way.
No, ball. 1-0. Hook.
One and one, here it is.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Tommy Pham is on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Too high, ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So coming to the plate, Manny Machado. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Fastball just missed above the zone.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Fouled off. None out, runners at first and second. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding forward now, Will Myers. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here comes the first pitch.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And there's a base hit on the line. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Luke Jackson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
In now, Austin Nola, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Popped up, and oh, he can't rein it in.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Payoff pitch on its way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Could be a pair. It's on the ground for Albies. There's one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Now at the plate, Trent Grisham. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
2-0 the count.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. 4 runs here in this half inning. And there's ball 2 now. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Greg Allen. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Markakis at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here's the pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Here comes the first pitch.
Hee-haw!
One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Down in order go the Braves. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat.
Greg Garcia.
First pitch on its way.
Hee-haw!
Swing and a looper to left. Coming on is Ozuna. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Striding in once again, Manny Machado. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And he gets ahead 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
1-1.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
1-2.
2 out, nobody on. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. His second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now to the plate, Will Myers, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Now the 1-0.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Padres lead it 13-2. Settling in now, Travis d'Arnaud, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Here now the 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-0. pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Duvall. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And he takes ball one. Runners on first with one down. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate now, Austin Riley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Final strike for the Braves. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Slider laid off for a ball.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 13. One-sided final tally. The San Diego Padres took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dinelson Lamet earns his first win of the season as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Max Fried couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.